channel, y'all. So look, man, I'm about to go ahead and react to something called the actual size of things. Now, this might be very alarming because I feel like as humans, a lot of times we do not know what are the actual size of shit that's going on. There's been a lot of ladies that I've known, and then when it came down to it, they ain't know my shit was that big. I'm gonna be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I be scaring these motherfuckers. My shit like got that fucking leg, you feel me? Like my shit flop on that, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna react to actual size of some things. I remember I saw something online, cause I follow like a lot of like meme pages and shit, and like someone posted like a light post. You know the light post things? They're like street lights. They lifted that motherfucker and that shit was big as hell. Like it was like that motherfucker had to be a size of a fucking acoustic guitar, bro. Like I was really like that nigga was holding that motherfucker like this. Let me go ahead and find out what's some other shit, cause I feel like there's a lot of shit we've seen our whole life but have never been close to. For example, the light post, you know what I'm saying? Bitch never been close to this big ass dick, so you know what I'm saying? We about to go ahead and find something else, y'all. Bro, a lot of people who new here just be watching the videos and don't subscribe, so don't be scared to subscribe. It helped me out a lot personally. I know this is my second channel, but I still have a passion for this channel and I still love creating here. Bro, we over 50 videos this month, man. We did good. I'm gonna talk more about that in another video. But yeah, man, subscribe, thumbs up, bro. And yeah, let's get it rolling, bro. This fun, bro. It keeps my mind off shit on during quarantine, and it's dope because it gives y'all something to watch too. But yeah, like I said, we'll talk about that soon. Let's get it. It's Young Poudii.
Forget everything you ever thought you knew about our world. Planet Earth? Yeah, it's tiny. And our countries? The maps have been lying to us. It's all totally
disproportionate right now.
Some animals are secretly enormous, while once famous cruise ships now just seem like rubber toys in a bathtub. Get ready to have your mind blown. Because there are so many things.
I want to go there, the pyramids one day.
Our minds have come to accept. There's around 7.8 billion people in the world.
Imagine if that was nowadays.
If you, me, and every one of those others had 19,000 kids, then we'd still have enough room for everyone on this big planet. Crazy, right?
That means enough food, though. We have to have enough food.
And it would take us a whopping 45 hours to fly around its circumference. Well, actually, compared to that giant ball of gas in the sky, yeah, the sun, our planet is just a speck of dust. The sun is bigger than we could ever imagine. It's 864,400 miles across. On a 2D image, you can fit 109 Earths from one end to the other. But in 3D mode, a whopping 1,300,000 planet Earths can fit inside our sun.
Oh,
Still, that's quite hard to fathom. So let's paint a picture. A football field is about 360 feet. If we stack them end to end over 116,000 times, you have the Earth's diameter. Right. Then do that 109 more times, and you've got our glorious sun. Not only is it unfathomably large, but it's also heavy. Like 333,000 times the Earth kind of heavy. But why do we look at the sun and think that it's...
my mind is going, bruh.
Well, we feel its warmth, and we see it rise and set in the sky. So we assume it's within close range.
That bit's far.
That's just not true. In reality, it would take 19 years to fly there.
Oh, wow.
If we look at the bigger picture, though, even the sun can be considered tiny.
Imagine how hot it has to be, bro.
890 billion times the mass of the sun. As you can see, our minds sometimes play
keep us healthy,
and make things appear
and make the house hot as fuck.
Turns out, it's not just our minds that had us fooled. The classic map of the world has fooled us too. Russia is huge, so is China. And the USA is pretty big too. Algeria seems kind of small, and Japan is tiny in comparison. But we've been looking at it all wrong.
Say psych right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, is a 2D map. How could a 2D map possibly convey a 3D world? The answer, it can't. Okay. Unless you're a flat earther, like Kyrie Irving or B.O.B., it's all inaccurate.
Say psych right now.
Japan's not so tiny after all. If it were hanging out next to Greenland, they'd be the same height. See Algeria? Believe it or not, it's bigger than Alaska. Australia is the same width
Alaska's
as
a state, Algeria's a country.
And if we took the little old island of Madagascar and placed it on the American East Coast, are you ready for this? It'd cover all of Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Vermont, Delaware, Virginia, and North Carolina
half of Georgia.
In the land down under, it's not just the geography that's out of whack. Local wildlife have their own story to tell. We all know the giant emus and powerful kangaroos. Those marsupials can get pretty big.
Those kangaroos stand on their tail, they tall as shit.
Ripped kangaroo.
That look like me during
There's another
summer.
animal native to Australia that's way bigger than most people realize.
I'm friends with these Australian girls. They always come and visit California, and like we always like link every time they're in town. Bro, I thought this was a joke. They told me like they have pet kangaroos, and they said almost everybody in Australia has pet kangaroos. I think they live in like Perth or something. Pretty fucking insane, bro. I don't like. Do you walk it?
This, folks, is a wombat. Cute and small, right? Wrong. Take a peek at it next to this human. And then
fuck.
Pick your jaw up from the floor. These furry creatures can weigh up to 90 pounds. That's 41 kilograms. The equivalent of the average 13-year-old human. It would take 2 fully grown border collies to even the scales. Or 10 average
I was in this girl's DM. She 85 pounds.
If this surprised you. Or comment if
She's
this
like
is the
28.
first time you've ever seen a wombat. That's actually why we expect these animals to be smaller than they are, because we rarely see them. Compared to the more famous koalas and kangaroos, they're seldom found in international zoos. Still cute though, right?
No, them fish
Our
are
next
big as
guest,
fuck.
on the other hand, doesn't quite fall into the cute
Do
category.
y'all believe in dinosaurs?
Which category? Oh, you bet it does. This is the Quetzalcoatlus northrope,
Bro, I'm filming.
also known as one of the biggest flying animals of all time. It weighed between 440 and 550 pounds, or 200 to 250 kilograms, and boasted an intimidating wingspan of up to 45 feet. That's 4 times bigger than the largest bird that exists today,
Bruh.
the royal albatross. When not gliding through the air,
I don't know what the.
Quetzalcoatlus
I'm never gonna
stood
see
at over
this right here
16
though.
feet, or 5 meters. That's almost 4.
I don't live in the zoo, bro. I'm not gonna see this.
Even comes close is a giraffe.
I don't need to learn
Think
that.
about it. It kind of looks like a weird combination of the two, doesn't it? Next to a human, it's all kinds of intimidating, if you ask.
Oh shit! What the fuck? I didn't know it was that big. Now I'm interested. What the fuck? Look at that.
Combination of the two, doesn't it? Next to a human, it's all.
That has to be the scariest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Bro, and even though the arms and body look skinny, if you bring it next to a full ass nigga, that shit is huge. Bro, that neck is our body width, bro. What does it eat? Because they eat like this.
Kinds of intimidating, if you ask us. Paleontologist Mark WITTON
Shoot the
seems to
fuck
think
out of that
these
bird.
winged beasts could have flown 10,000 miles non-stop. That's like going from New York to Sydney, hitting max speeds of 80 miles an hour along the way.
What is this?
Of course, this colossal flyer
Oh,
went
wow.
extinct 66 million years ago, so don't expect to see it anytime soon.
Bro, that's dope though. I now kind of want
Was
to.
that?
If those were
Next fascinating
real nowadays,
subject
we'd be
has been around
fucked.
for quite a long time.
They'll
too.
be fucking
It's
all us
actually
up, taking all our hoes.
Sure,
be at the
Machu Picchu
crib.
and the Great Wall of China are old, but technically they're only wonders of the New World.
I want to go there so bad.
The Great
My favorite, not my favorite, one of my favorite movies that I really enjoyed watching with my parents and my brothers was Apocalyptico. And apparently there's a town like that, or the town, or something like that. One of those old towns are like still there. I'm probably confusing 2 different towns, but I want to go to like I have no idea what the fuck any of them are called, but I think there's like an Aztec town or some shit like that. I really want to go. That'd be really cool to do. But actually, girl, they're on a date.
Giza, the only wonder of the ancient world that is still standing. There are about 80
Oh, wow, I did
pyramids
not know that.
today from ancient Egypt. The most famous, of course, is the Great Pyramid, dating back to
It was
around
so bad.
2560 BC. At a neck-straining 456.
I always watch documentaries of how they built it, and that's so interesting, bro. And there's so many different conspiracies of how they built it.
Don't believe us? Check out this photo of a tourist chilling at the bottom. It's bigger than both Big Ben and the Statue of Liberty.
Bro, fuck, I'm filming. Bro, nobody calls me when I'm not doing shit. Soon as I start filming, bro, you would have swore I'm the coolest nigga in
Most of us
the.
haven't seen.
Bro, you would think I'm the world's coolest nigga, bro. I gotta be Zac Efron today. Why the fuck did I just say Zac Efron? Who the like, bro? Why did that just come out of my mouth? Pause.
For ourselves. And since it's important for visitors to capture the whole pyramid to show off to their friends, the majority of photos are from a considerable distance. Making an appearance next, the wondrous, ill-fated RMS Titanic. For all those who didn't shed a tear while watching James Cameron's film,
I don't watch no movies, bro. Well, it's dark, nigga. Fuck.
Ever to set sail when it made its maiden voyage in 1912, until it hit an iceberg and sank. Before falling to the bottom of the ocean, the luxury cruise liner measured 882 feet. That's 260.
And they was about to break a record, and a fucking shit came out of nowhere.
547 people. That's insane, especially for over a century ago. It was so impressive and tragic that many of us would assume that no ship of its size was ever built again. But those people would be so wrong. Next to Royal Caribbean's new Symphony of the Seas cruise ship, the Titanic looks like a teeny tiny tugboat. Symphony is also twice as high and twice as wide as the Titanic, and capable of fitting 8,461 people.
Wow.
So whether you see the Titanic as small or the Symphony of the Sea as gigantic, it's dramatic either way.
Wow.
It doesn't just have to be world wonders or ships.
Wow.
Sometimes the size of everyday objects can be misleading.
When this Rona goes away,
for example, the humble yet necessary road sign.
I want to go to it. I want to take my parents to the cruise so bad.
When driving and thought, how did that get there in the first place? It turns out they're made in giant factories, and when we say giant, we mean it. You see, they look small to us on the road because we're usually
we know those are big because we got to read them.
They're deliberately made to be seen from a distance. In reality, when we catch them up close, they are freaking huge. You see what we're talking about? A sign on a freeway that spans 2 or more lanes can easily be larger than 25 feet. Even the one-lane signs are wider than most cars. Oh, curious as to why they're always green? Traditionally, green is more visible and less distracting to motorists at nighttime. From concrete jungles to actual ones, let's take a look at the real king of the jungle, the gorilla. We know that these animals are large compared to chimpanzees.
That gotta be it. I know that's a female, so we're not gonna add it. That shit crazy. That bitch got that wagon.
We know that these animals are large compared to chimpanzees, orangutans, and those bright-butted baboons. But the gorilla's actual size might just shock some.
They ugly as shit, though. Y'all niggas really be hitting these gorilla bitches, bro.
The largest of the 4 subspecies.
Y'all really be hitting them.
They weigh
That's crazy.
Twice as much as the average human, and are taller than Jon Snow himself, Kit Harington, when standing.
I don't like no strong ass. Hold on.
Check out those massive hands.
I thought he was gonna say titties. I thought he was gonna say.
Well, first off, how often have you been face to face with a gorilla?
Never want to be one.
Seen one in a zoo or even in the wild. They would have either been hanging out on their backside, hunched over, or walking around on all fours. Swimming along next is the menacing, potentially misunderstood anglerfish. Made famous by luring in Marlin and Dory with her glowing dorsal fin in Finding Nemo, the anglerfish hangs out in the dark depths of the oceans. For precisely that reason, humans seldom see them face to face. And if they're photographed by divers, the fish is usually all alone. So we can't compare it to anything we know. Therefore, you, I, and everybody else remains entirely clueless to the fact that these guys are way bigger than we think. So how big are we talking? Up to 3.3 feet in length and weighing up to 70 pounds. That's half
the length thinking it was bigger than a human.
And almost as heavy as the wombat we saw earlier.
Oh, that bitch big.
Hiding deep in the
my bad, huge though. I got shocked so bad.
Trench? Check out our video, linked in the description.
Let me know if you want to see me react to that.
Some pieces of art, no matter their size, have larger-than-life reputations. On one end of the spectrum, the Mona Lisa is underwhelmingly small, surrounded by gawking photo-happy tourists.
I gotta see that.
On the other hand, one infamous unclad statue...
Scary as fuck! Don't do that shit!
Not in that way. Yep, Michelangelo...
I don't do that scary shit. I told y'all, I do not fuck with scary shit. No movies, none of that. In my business, trying to go movies, scary as shit dead.
See, this makes us
17 feet. I could dump that high.
Darn small. If you're like us and didn't realize how enormous this statue really was, give the video a quick like.
They got no meat paws,
Why are we all surprised? It comes down to the photos we look at. Tourist photos, mainly. In order to get the entire piece of art in the frame,
gotta be far away.
Tourists need to step back.
Come on, I know my shit. Depth of field, nigga.
Voila! He and it appear smaller.
Yeah.
Which of these things surprised you the most?
Yeah, that was pretty interesting, bro. I enjoy shit like this. I always like looking at, like, this nigga took us everywhere. Pause. Took us all the way to the damn to space. Took us to the sun. We saw the fucking dinosaurs. I'm not big into dinosaur shit, but that bird, that was really interesting. I don't know what the fuck I'll do if I saw that. You can't even shoot those motherfuckers. That shit's like a fucking splinter. All the way to the fucking the pyramids and shit. But yeah, let me know if y'all want to see me do another part of this, bro. I'm enjoying this shit, bro. This shit fun, bro. Y'all got my mood good. Got a fucking edit though. The world want to call me like I'm the fucking the prom king or some shit. But yeah, other than that, bro, let's get it on, bro. It's Young Poudii P.